couldn't imagine what I would see today, but today I actually saw Hyperia. But since all those updates, Wall House has been built, and yeah, just managed to see it today because on the last few times you just couldn't see it from the train. But as I'm arriving Church now, I've got to get off. A day like this, sunshine, blue sky, no clouds, I had to come down here and think about the good times. And we are so lucky to see that here in the UK. That ride. I had to come down here once again and think about the good times for Thorpe Park this year and the season itself and many other parks. But this ride is going to be my first one of the season, and I can't wait to get back on it. And I've actually got this for the website the other day, and it came yesterday, and I'd like to say thank you to Thorpe Park and the merchandising team, retail should I say, for sending that along. And I'll tell you one thing, I've got two of those and two Mr. Monkey's banana boat. They're on sale at the minute, so check out on the official website, on the shop website, to see what they've got to offer, because there's so many good things to get at the minute. And we are expecting 2025 ranges eventually from March as well, so I can't wait to see what Hyperia designs are going to be like for this year. So yeah, we're on Hyperia 2025 merge editions, because they are going to be fantastic, and I heard it's going to get bigger and better this year, which I haven't seen them. I just can't wait to see what designs and the quality they're going to be. Can't stop looking at it, it's so cool. But anyway, let's go to our usual place today, and I can't wait to see what today takes me. Let's go! Right then, this year, ladies and gentlemen, I am bringing back Dispatching Bogies here at Thorpe Park, and it's happening within the Hyperia area this year, at some point this year in 2025. And the reason this is, it's the Mack Ride's tallest hypercoaster in the world, and it is the UK's tallest roller coaster, and you have to do it on something special. Especially, I was part of this ride, watching it being built, been on TV, and been on site. We've trusted and getting all the access with special permission, and within certain areas as well. And I have to say, it has to be said this year, this is happening this year. Hyperia, Dispatching Bogies at Thorpe Park, and it's still in the planning progress I'm coming up with at the moment. So we basically will sit down, me and Luke or somebody else will say bogies out loud, and we're going to have to get visuals from within the area as we come at the bank twist towards the lift hill and say bogies, and as we go up the lift hill, as it takes off, we say bogies again, and then the rest of it, enjoy the ride. That's the plan for this year. So it won't be just be me and Luke, I reckon, this year. I'll have to ask a couple of more people to join as well and take some visuals and be there. And I'm planning as well for me and Luke, I don't think he really knows this yet, but I'm going to design Dispatching Bogies shirts to represent this channel later on when it happens on the UK's tallest and fastest ride and Mack Ride's tallest hypercoaster. So yeah, it's happening this year within the Hyperia area. So yes, been on 2025, Dispatching Bogies within the Hyperia area at Thorpe Park. And yes, I've done it on Mandra Mayhem, and I've done it on Nemesis Inferno as well. So I've tried other rides as well a few years ago. As it leaves the station, you just say bogies, but this year we're going to upgrade it and do it within a couple of times. So as it leaves the station for Hyperia, and out of bank beginning as you go towards the lift, you'll say bogies again, and as the lift takes the trains up as well, you just say bogies again. So it's going to be free, lots of shouting bogies upgrade this year. So yeah, I'll be speaking to a couple of people if they want to take part as well. So I am making shirts for me and Luke, and 2 more other people as well to be part of that YouTube channel this year. So yeah, I sort something out at some point. And yes, welcome to Monk's Walk. Got to find my feelers in the mud. Not today. So this is the plan for dispatching bogies. Basically, as the train leaves the station, you see bogies throughout the station, and then as it comes round here, we're going to say bogies to the audience as well. And then as it goes towards the lift hill, as it takes off, we shout bogies again, and then basically just enjoy the ride. That's the plan I've got. So that is my ambitions for the channel this year. So I just need 2 more people to basically get some footages from witnessing within the area from one end, and then where the entrance is, where we take up the lift hill 236 feet on the tallest hypercoaster by Mack Rides. So that's the plan. So yeah, it'd be good fun. That's the plan for this year at some point. And yeah, I miss this area. And the 6th of March, the anniversary where we all stand here, basically at this very point around here, as I'm standing, we were all standing here watching Last Piece took up to the very top. So that'd be a year on shortly. So within my last update down here, I said to you all there's some like construction work going on down here. There was some work going on behind maintenance bay. Well, I've just arrived here and I've got new patio concrete for this area now for delivering Mack product stuff. And it looks very nice indeed. And someone commented on my last update asking, I would like to know what's in that box. And I replied saying, well, it's Mack product. Down here from Monk's Walk, as I walked further along, I can actually see a digger which is located behind the swarm, and then when I look to my left, I can see another vehicle, or some kind of like a unique vehicle, which basically I could only describe it like what you can use for cutting grasses or anything that cuts trees down or something. I don't know. It's hard to describe it from here. I've seen something like this in the summer as well. They kept all the supports of Hyperia and they've put things around there just randomly. Yeah, I've noticed last summer there was a lot of movement and things working around that area, but it doesn't mean a new ride. It's just, in my point of view, you know, that area's been playing for so long, and when Swarm opened in 2012, that was quite a good space for, you know, I always said when I was younger, about 13 years ago, we were like riding the Swarm for the first time, and we were like, oh, that could be a new space for a new ride or something. But still to this day, 13 years later, still nothing. But who knows, could we eventually see a new ride out that area by the Swarm? I have no idea. Really hope it won't be another 12 years for a coaster, because, you know, 12 years was a long time, but it was certainly worth it. Hyperia was certainly one of my dream bucket lists to have, to be the UK's tallest ride, and I wanted a Mack ride, suspended legs, dangling lap bars. Oh, that was absolutely packaged I wanted in my life. I know Stealth was the biggest thing 2006 when it opened, but honestly, when I announced Hyperia was going to Thorpe Park, hopefully, it was like, oh my word, this would be insane. And yeah, we can ride it. And I can't wait to start this season, start to the end, where we can actually enjoy Hyperia even more. Whereas last year we had to wait 24th of May, and because it wasn't on time to start the season because the weather delays, I imagine, and so much rainfalls in start of the year as well last year. It was like, it was certainly worth the wait. 12 years, well worth the wait. But yeah, hopefully not 12 years for another coaster again. I really do not want to think 12 years again. I can only apologise if this content has been published later than planned, and that's because there was no outro from that day, And now you got an outro. It's taken me a few days later to do an outro, which is my better days I've been through. Just to let you all know, I've been through quite a few personal days that I was not expected after that day I was filming. So from Friday onwards for 3 days, I've been suffering eye pains basically, and it really got worse. And so I had to go to A&E over the weekend, and I've also been suffering with a cold with it as well. And it's been the most uncomfortable experiences I've probably ever felt in a long time. And it's something that I do not want to feel again. For like many of us, it is unexpected to happen, but and that's why you got an outro now, just to say that I want to say thank you all for watching. And this video has been published later than planned because I've been suffering quite a few days, and I felt like this is a good time now to let you all know that I've been through my better days now, and we just need to look forward and do more content when the time is right. But you just got to be patient and understand that never get things out on time, and it's not a big thing. There's no big coasters, there's nothing to report massively just yet. Keep seeing things like from distances and what I'm seeing, but it's not just me now. I'm thinking about it as well. Thorpe Park MANIA have also spotted something while they're done Monk's Walk as well, and check out what they had to share, and it's quite impressive as well. So I don't quite know the speculation behind the scenes, but even that's behind the swarm as well. There's something quite interesting going on. There's no big news about new rides or new attractions around that yet, because when Swarm opened in 2012, I always said the same. It'd be amazing if they had a new attraction behind the Swarm next. And to this day, there's still no new rides, attractions behind the Swarm. But there's an island space around it. If we hear anything big, I'm sure we'll be hearing like public consultations again if they do. But I'm not aware of anything at the minute. It's interesting times, but I'm not aware of any news about new coasters or future developments yet. We've got to get 2025 season underway first, but I'm not aware of anything massive news yet. Thank you very much for watching this content, and apologies it's taken longer than planned to upload. But thank you so much for your understanding. I need to stop talking, it's hurting now. And I will catch you all later. Just subscribe to the channel to see those updates more in time. Thanks so much, and we'll meet at some point this year. Thank you.